Happy Father's Day to everyone. Happy Father's Day to my dad, to my kuyas, to the spiritual mentors, or to everyone who became father figure for their friends and colleagues. Happy Father's Day. Me and my dad had been close ever since I was a kid. They said the eldest daughter is the female version of the dads. When I was 16 years old, someone invited me at the church service. And my dad is my parent at that time because my mom needs to work overseas at Canada. At that time, he's ever been supported of my faith. And one service he attended, and he quite observed the surroundings. And we have like that faith conversation about it, how he understands the preaching or the sermon. And he said to me, as long as it is safe and you're going there, go ahead. And I've been a consistent attendee of the church. And ever since, every summertime, he's been supportive of me for my Bible camps. He knows the place, he knows the people that I hang out with. Fast forward, when we moved to Canada, our relationship is still the same, but in a different setup. He's been still the caring, the servant leader, the person I can ask life advices, and he also trained me to be independent, to make my life decisions, as long as it is right. Right now, it is our first time to be in a long distance relationship as parent and children. I didn't understand how he felt before when him and my mom have been in a long distance relationship for 6 years. That was tough though. but now I realize how hard it is. You're longing for the home you used to have. Like, they're always here, and everything is different when you move by yourself. You need to make decisions on your own. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your name, your reputation, and you need to solve everything on your own. It's quite been overwhelming. But with God's grace and protection and provision, and with the right people that He always provides me in my life, I'm still striving here at Edmonton, even though it's hard. I know that I can do it because I grew up in the city in the Philippines. But it's really different in this setting because it's multicultural. I don't know the language, and it's my first time for everything to track my life and to navigate my life without my parents. But alongside, they're still with me along the journey and handling the long distance meetups. But even though the technology is always present, it will come a time that you will have really different lives, and you just need to compromise everything. I know it's really hard, but by always choosing each other and having that communication, not by every day, but especially if it's really emergency, we still have each other. I know it's just how many hours, but still it feels different right now. Good thing there's social media. Good thing there's a way to connect even though our lives are really different now. It's the first time I felt this homesickness, but good thing when I move here, it's with their blessing. So life will gonna drift apart. And one of the things that my dad taught me is about life. When I was 16 years old, it's not really sweet. I experienced life already at 16 years old. I don't know. I always really like to challenge myself. I become independent minded already. And I'm surrounded with people who are really know what they know in life. So I become like that. And it's like how I experience life that age 16 to 21 years old. It's ups and downs and how I navigate life and how my core values have been formed that time. And all thanks to my dad's support. Even though we don't go to church together, it still helps that he's very supportive of my belief. And he knows the right things to decide in my life. Because he's one of my closest in the family. And this long distance, whenever we see each other, once a month, every special occasion, it depends on the schedule, we spend that quality time to bond and more on the quality time to make up with each other, especially physically, to the bonding, to the old things and everything, and to the need of the family. I know we handle it before, but it's hard to handle now. It's really a different story when we're an adult. But with a strong foundation and a strong leadership with my dad, we're really still strong, despite of the distance. And that protection is always been here. Being 3 years apart from him, I think there will really come a time that you really need to drift and to adjust everything that you've been doing when I was still with my parents. But this is part of growing up. You need to always strive forward and getting to know myself better. But it's in a different setting, in a long distance guidance setting now. And whenever I miss our banding, I still remember the things that we used to do. So the last time that I called him, he said to me, "You need to be tough. Fur." Tougher. But yeah. Happy Father's Day and thank you for that guidance always. Bye-bye.